Welcome to Bothering the Band. My name is Ryan. With me, as always, is Abby, the producer of this shindig. We are coming to you live from Make a Tea Studios, and we have an excellent guest on today's pod, the one and only Alicia Blue, who we've been trying to get on since the beginning. And now we finally did. So listen up. Great episode. Tell a friend. Tell your uncle. Here we go. Hi, how are you? What's going on? Welcome to Bothering the Band. We're so happy to have you. My name is Ryan. This is Abby. She's the producer of this shindig. And do you know we've been trying to get you on this pod for a long time?
I didn't know that at all. So grateful to be here.
Yeah. Since the beginning, mutual friend of the podcast, Ray, was suggesting you, and then we loved your music, and it just didn't work out like a year ago. So.
Oh, well, I feel like the music we have now is, of course, in its own way, as good as what was there, but I'm so excited about what's happening now. So this is the right time.
Oh, excellent. And again, thank you so much for doing this. I don't know if you know, but we ask really dumb questions. So if you're in the mood for something educational or thought-provoking, this is not it.
Awesome.
Right off the bat, how are you and where are you?
I'm in Nashville. I'm hanging out in my little music room, and I'm pretty good. I'm down for the dumb questions because I've been writing all day, and so my brain is a little bit wonked. So yeah, this is great. It's like a little happy hour cocktail right now.
Perfect. And feel free to, if you want a cocktail, go right ahead. We've had a lot of people pour themselves a drink on the pod once they leveled out.
I love it.
I was going to say something else, but let's just go into it. What's the last music you listened to?
Ooh, today I listened to, well, I'm just going to say this now. I guess it doesn't matter. My manager can get mad, but I was re-listening to Jane Says by Jane's Addiction because I'm recording a cover of it at the end of the month. I wanted to make sure I had a certain lyric correct.
That's amazing. Great song. Love that song.
Me too.
Such a good song.
So good.
That's one of those songs where I think the live version is more famous than the like regular version.
Oh yeah, it's like the live one is just the one with the steel drum, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and it's like two chords. It's like, what the fuck? Like, how?
I don't know. So I have to say, we are not musicians. We just like to geek out with our favorite musicians. But yeah, good answer. When's the cover come out?
That is a big surprise. Who knows? It comes out at the right moment when it's supposed to.
Fair enough. Alicia Keys or Alicia Silverstone?
Well, I believe it's Alicia Silverstone. I could be wrong.
That was a test and you passed. No joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, because I think you said my name correctly when we first started. So I was like, wait a minute, hold on a minute. I mean, I suppose that's a fucking tough one because I was a little girl obsessed with Clueless. So, but of course, as a songwriter, I mean, Alicia fucking Keys. So I'm going to have to say Alicia and Alicia on that one.
So did we say your name correctly?
I think
second.
It's Alicia. It's
okay.
Alicia. Yeah. I thought you did. Maybe you didn't say my name. Who knows?
I totally said it correct. Do you know who French Stewart is?
No.
No? Okay. Do you know do you know a show called Third Rock from the Sun? Do you remember that show?
Yes.
He was like the squinty guy.
Okay, maybe.
Okay. So just to explain, we like to ask guests if they've heard of like a random B or C list celebrity, mostly from the 90s.
Ooh.
So
So like who comes to my mind?
no. Well, we just like to ask if you know who that is, but feel free to
Oh no.
spin it.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Do you know who Bridget Fonda is?
Yes, I do. That's like back in the like 60s, 70s, right?
No, she's the
Really?
90s.
Bridget Fonda is?
You're thinking of Jane Fonda.
Well, I know Jane Fonda, but I always I'm thinking of who's the fucking hairdo? It's like named after her name's Bridget, and that's from the 60s. Whatever. Yeah.
Bardot. I don't
Yeah.
know. Is
Yeah.
that it?
It's Bridget
Okay.
Bardot. Yep.
Okay. Something borrowed or something blue?
Something blue, like way more. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Do you have any tattoos?
Nope.
No. Oh my God.
I know.
That was one of those ones. I feel, and tell me if this is, if you agree, you should either have like a bunch or none.
I don't know that I agree. I think it's kind of sexy to just have these like got it where I want it when I want it situation, you know?
Okay.
But also down for, the whole pool party, but also down for, baby skin like me, with no
Baby skin. Well, that's going in the intro.
I feel like it's rare for a musician to not
Mhm.
have tattoos these days.
I mean, I feel kind of lame, to be honest. It's just I'm so fickle. So I kind of get my kicks through saying things in songs that maybe it shouldn't be said, that's like my tattoo, words, I guess.
Live Forever on albums just as well.
That's right.
When's the last time you got a mani pedi?
Probably in high school.
Whoa.
I'm gonna get one though. I keep
Guitar.
I well, yeah, so I play guitar, so as you know, and I haven't painted my toenails in years and years and years because that's like just all natural. But I've been like wanting to get some like sassy nails, like, for a minute. It's like for some cool event or something like that.
You should get some sassy nails. What are sassy nails? I'm just curious.
Like I just want to get some like pointy black nails to be fierce for like some kind of special event. I don't know. That's probably gonna be down the line though, because obviously I play guitar. Then I'll have
Yeah.
to take them off for the weekend it's done.
You couldn't finger pick with them? I don't know.
I could probably adapt to it, but it'd take me a minute. I mean, Dolly Parton, have you seen her?
Yeah.
There's a
Wild.
whole video floating around the internet right now where she just plays her nails.
Really?
yeah. I
You
saw
have
that.
to send me
Yeah,
that.
she just does like a bunch of this, and she was talking about she was somewhere with somebody else like uber famous like she is, and they were just like playing nails together.
I love it. It's like a washboard.
Yeah, it was on Twitter. I think I saw it on Twitter.
Oh, that's sick.
Okay. If you are driving and you see a mild car accident, are you stopping to help?
No.
Yes.
No, because I feel like it makes things worse if it's a mild car accident. It's like you're making it worse. You're causing congestion for what's behind you. I grew up in LA. I'm sorry, but that's like the best thing you can do to help is keep going.
How long have you been in Nashville?
Only like 3 months.
Oh, wow. Okay. Very cool. Do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love LA, but I love it here too. Yeah.
Well, that settled a little dispute. So thank you, because I would not stop either. Abby, where were you on that one? I feel like you're stopping. No, I was asking Abby what she would do with a car accident.
Oh,
I don't think I would stop. I mean, I've stopped to help people that are like stuck somewhere, but like for like a mild car accident.
All right. Turtle is crossing the road. You stopping to help the turtle?
Well, I'm gonna stop to let him cross, or her, excuse me, whichever.
Yeah,
I don't know
jeez.
how to figure that out. But I if it's not moving, then I would probably get out and like assist.
Good answer. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really want to touch it.
It's got a shell though.
I know they're all slimy.
Ryan has a thing with touching.
Slimy things.
Oh, with
Aquatic.
touching.
With
Oh,
touching, I'm not gonna touch it.
I feel like turtles are so dry.
They are.
No way, they're slimy.
The ones in the water are slimy, but
Yeah,
the
not
ones
on the
crossing the
road.
road are dry and
Like they have turtle towels. Like how are they dry? Like what if
They're
not hanging out in the water.
They're scaly like reptiles, I
they
guess.
have like algae on their shell, like green shit, and it's like
Water ones do.
yeah. Oh, so we're talking about like land tortoises versus water turtles. Oh goodness. Welcome back to Turtle Talk. Who's your cell phone carrier?
T-Mobile.
I just think it's real funny to ask
It's
famous
great.
musicians.
I love it.
So you're from LA, and we were racking our brains to think of a fun but like different LA questions. So what's your favorite bookstore in LA?
On Hillhurst, and the name escapes me. I can't even remember the name of it. Skylight. Excuse me.
Well, we went there. Yeah, in Los Feliz.
Yeah. Hillhurst or Vermont. Yeah, in Los
Oh
Feliz.
yeah,
Or Los
good
Feliz.
call. Yeah, we bought some shit there. We were just there. We were in LA doing a live show.
Where are you guys?
I am in South Florida.
Cool.
Abby?
I'm in Wyoming.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, we're a little spread out.
Mm-hmm.
We might be doing a live show in Nashville soon, so stay tuned. We'd love to have you come out and hang out with us.
Great. Absolutely.
Yeah. We just did a show at the Hotel Cafe. Do you know that place in LA?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we did it there. It was great. It was so much fun.
Amazing.
How do you feel about crushed ice?
I love cubed ice, but
Okay.
because crushed ice melts too fast.
What are you putting in first beverage off the top of your head in your giant cubed ice beverage?
Well, if it's in the morning, it's just water, but if it's in the evening, it's probably tequila.
Okay. It's tequila and ice.
No, it has something sweet to top it
Okay.
off, and some lime juice. I try to go one a day, like one, like after I work my ass off all day.
Yeah.
Just like one little. Yeah.
Did you I was gonna ask another follow-up tequila question. When's the last time you took like a tequila shot?
I hate shots. If someone were to buy me a tequila shot, I would just sip it. I can't remember the last time I shot tequila.
That's the mature answer, right?
It's also true.
Okay, if you're making a sandwich
Mm.
and you're cutting it in half, are you doing it down the middle or diagonally down the middle too? But still, you know what I mean.
It depends like how sturdy the sandwich is, but if I had it my way, it would always be diagonal because that's fun.
Sturdy sandwiches. Got it.
Because sometimes you have to just go down the middle to preserve it instead of like toppling,
Yeah, it all depends on the bread too. We're talking about.
Yeah. It is.
If it's symmetrical bread, because if you have like a hoagie, you're cutting it or you're going diagonal,
Yeah, you are.
That's
a
right.
hoagie, a sub, you're going diagonal too.
It makes it yes.
Oh, because you want that first pointy bite. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why you want it.
Exactly.
Well, like a burrito, you get that like clear point, you know?
It's all about the angles, Ryan.
It really is.
So I'm learning.
But is a hot dog a
And
sandwich?
then you get like the like POV of everything that's in there.
Yeah, especially for a burrito. Abby, you want to repeat that question?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Are you cutting hot
I
dogs
mean-
diagonally?
Only diagonally.
That,
And
that's
then
what I'm
toss
going
them in your mac and cheese.
after this interview. That's what's so funny.
I just want to. I had a joke in mind. It was I cut my hot dogs vertically or like lengthwise. Try that.
No.
Oh.
We got a lot of food questions. Favorite type of chips or brand of chips?
Oh, it doesn't have to be a brand, but I love really thin, plain potato chips, but thin.
Okay, cool. So like more in the vein of like Lay's.
Yeah, a thin
Okay.
Lay's. If I'm being bad, I sign me up for some Cheetos. Yeah. Or cheese puffs even. Can go either way.
If you're being bad though. Fair. Why don't you sleep well on full moon nights?
I am I was literally, because it was just a full moon yesterday, I literally finally caught up like at late this morning. I think I am just a prisoner of being way too connected to Mother Nature. I don't know. I just don't. It's really intense. Yeah. But I know a lot of other people who have the same situation.
Have you slept differently in Nashville than Los Angeles?
Perhaps a bit better, but not according to the full moon or anything like that. I think Nashville is so peaceful, and there's just neat. Like when I look out my window, it's just like green everywhere. And when I was in LA, it's just city intensity. And I definitely would escape to nature. But yeah, I perhaps sleep a bit better here.
And have you gone to any Nashville bachelorette parties?
Damn, no. No one's invited me.
Do you know about this? Do you know about this phenomenon?
Yeah, I mean, I think I have like people from the suburb I grew up in out in California were coming to Nashville for their bachelorette parties, and I was like, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a few people on here and they say it's like one of those annoying like byproducts of it becoming like a major like stop, tourist place.
Yeah, I feel like that's been happening for a while. I mean, obviously before I moved here, but that's like, I live in East Nashville, and I feel like that is a total reality of Nashville, and like Broadway and like, country pop quintessential, which is fine. But there's so much more, which is like why I'm here. Yeah. Which is fine. Like that's all there. I don't like step my foot into it. And I don't like hate it. I just like, I don't even hang out in that world. Yeah.
I feel like it's the same with like LA, and like we totally did this, like hanging out on, the Sunset Strip or something.
It's the same thing. Or like Vegas Strip, it's
Yeah.
like the same thing. Yeah.
And I'm from New York, so it's like if living there, you never went, you didn't just go hang out in Times Square. So
No one would do that. Yeah.
all right. When you're writing a question mark, think about how you write. Do you start with the dot or you start with the top?
Start with the top.
Now let's all try it. Now I can't remember what.
Always the top. No, you write backwards though. So you probably start with the dot.
I start with the dot.
Ryan does all his letters weird.
Backwards.
He does them all backwards.
They don't face backwards. I just draw them back. backwards. How high can you jump?
I have no idea. I can't do a pull up, so I don't know if that like I can't. I don't know. Up is hard.
Um, do you like jog? Do you do anything athletic?
I used to run or jog a lot, like for years and years, and then I got my wits about me about a year ago. No, I'm just kidding. It's like, what the fuck was I wasting my time on? No, I started actually walking and doing yoga, and honestly, it's been a blessing of like life transformation. And it was forced by like some health, not like serious things, but like had to like slow down in that way. But now I walk every morning in the park here in the woods, but I walk a long time, like an hour. I mean, an hour for walking. That's long. Yeah. And then
That's great.
I do some yoga.
Good for you. Yeah, no, you're preaching to the choir. Running is the worst.
God, like, what was I doing? Like, I even think it makes your like mental state worse.
Oh my God, that's like music to my ears. I love it.
Mhm.
No, don't tell my friend Jason is like king runner. Like, don't tell him I said that.
He's a big listener. Jason's listening. You know, yeah, he'll hear himself.
Fuck me.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, running's the worst. I could go on and on about running. What's the last poetry you read?
Right now I'm rereading Sylvia Plath.
Ooh, good one. I have a Sylvia
Mhm.
Plath tattoo on my forearm.
Divine. Oh man.
Yeah. Talking to two big fans of poetry. So when we read that about you, we were like, yay. So that's awesome. Sylvia Plath, like her like complete one.
Yeah, and also on my mornings, I'm actually listening to the Bell Jar every morning on tape
Oh, wow, cool.
again, which is a fun fact. Maggie Gyllenhaal, the actress, is the one narrating it. She does a great job.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, like she actually like. I'm like now wondering like if I wasn't. I'm like, am I coming to hear Sylvia or am I coming here to hear Maggie every morning? Like,
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any, well, we can kind of see. Do you have any knickknacks?
Yeah, you can see there's
Some photos and stuff?
there. I don't have a lot of knickknacks. I mean, that's not true. A fan gave me this at my last show. This is a definite knickknack. It's like a wood.
Yeah.
Right? That's like okay. And I just brought it upstairs. Christy, if you hear this. And then I have this doll that there's this show Anne with an E, and this is like a little doll of Anne. That's it though.
I like the flowers in the frame. Are those real?
They're
No,
real
right?
and dead.
Oh, that's
They're real
cool.
dead.
No offense. I'm gonna have to steal that.
I was looking
That's
at that
dope.
too.
I'm like, I will next time we talk, I want to see it in your background.
Okay, deal. Yeah, we'll just have a follow-up in a year. We'll do another year or whenever the album comes out. Or
Oh, that'd be awesome.
what's the name of the street you grew up on?
Miramonte Drive.
Okay. Drive is fancy, I feel like.
It was not fancy, but it's a whole conversation.
Did you ever live on a cul-de-sac?
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't think I've ever lived on a cul-de-sac. I lived with a boyfriend on a gated street, but it was like a strip of a street, which was very strange. And his neighbors were like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Shaka Khan, which were cool. But that's no longer where I live.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah.
Did you ever see them?
I saw Chaka driving, and Kareem I said hi to back in my jogging days. Yeah.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Perfect segue.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you.
I was just gonna say he's definitely like a hero because growing up like as a Laker fan and like the the lore of it all.
Oh, we could talk some basketball too. We like the sports. Do you like LeBron, or do you like have to like LeBron now?
I was obsessed with the Lakers as growing up because of my family, and then as like a young adult, I was utterly obsessed. But once music started like really taking over my life, I just stopped. So the truth is, I used to hate LeBron when he wasn't a Laker, and now I definitely have to like him. But the truth is, like my highest self knows he's the shit. Like he's like great at what his craft, right? Like, so there's respect there.
Yeah,
I don't
guess.
know much about him personally, but he was never like my dude. Like I'll like loved Kobe Bryant, but not my like heart. I think like, I don't know. I always liked like the shorter players. Like,
Who was your guy?
he's not even a Laker, but like Steph Curry, sign me up. Chris Paul, I don't know. I just like find them special. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I mean, it helps that they're both like dreamy. Jeez.
I know. Maybe
They both have like beautiful eyeballs.
I know.
Chris Paul is a good-looking man.
This
For
is a
real.
PSA for both.
Chris Paul is a big listener. Steph, we've had some beef with, but yeah. So
Okay.
moving on. Who do you think the coolest person in the whole world is?
Fuck. That's really hard. I mean, sure, we can go into categories. Oh, I guess music, I think Patti Smith's one of the coolest people I know of. But if we were maybe to say like larger and like the more like, I think Barack Obama is like cool. Like he's just like cool.
Who's that? I was trying, like, when we write these, I always try to answer them myself, and Barack was definitely like up there for me. Like, I think it was Barack Obama and Michael Jordan for me.
Oh, cool. That's a good one.
Yeah. And if we're going dead, maybe like Lou Reed or David Bowie, or
Oh, cool.
I don't know. That's a tough question.
He's McQueen. That's
yeah,
like, he's cool.
that's pretty cool. Phil Jackson. I bet he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, also temperament wise, I bet you he's like
Literally, he's cool.
Yeah, he's just cool. He doesn't sweat ever.
No.
Like, has never worn deodorant and never sweat. Like,
no.
oh. Do you do any impressions?
No. Mm-mm.
Or of your friend, like your inner circle?
No. Mm-mm. I don't. I'm sorry.
No one you want to put on blast? Be like, this is Derek.
I wish.
What's your Starbucks order?
You don't want to know. It's so dumb.
I do want to know.
Now you have to tell us.
I literally apologize that's why I just use the app so I don't have to say anything. And like, I just cover my face no, I'm just kidding. I can't have caffeine really. But I love coffee, and I used to be able to drink it like 10 years ago, like just like guzzle it. And then something changed in my physiological situation. So I never stopped drinking it though, because I'm obsessed with the flavor, and I actually still get a buzz from decaf. So I get, here we go, a grande iced decaf Americano with an extra decaf shot with extra ice, 3 pumps of classic, and a splash of half and half.
That is incredible. Can you say it one more time, just way faster?
Yeah, because I've been ordering it for a long time. I feel like I'm at an AA meeting, and I feel good about this right now. A grande ice decaf Americano, extra shot decaf, extra ice, 3 pumps of classic, and a splash of half and half.
Well, we're gonna have to re-listen to this when we come to Nashville and buy her a coffee.
Mhm.
We're just gonna play it.
They're gonna know who you're there for.
So, do you get free Starbucks for life? Because wasn't one of your songs like used by
don't.
them or
You would
something?
think I would, but yeah, it was on their playlist, which is played in their stores. But I don't. I don't. I should though.
Yeah, you should. We should hear that, Starbucks. We'll tweet at them and make it happen. Have you? Where's the weirdest place you've ever heard your own music?
I mean, honestly, I can't like name. I can name like the weirdest situations is like if I'm like randomly visiting like my dad or something, and he's having like my dad's like has like a little baby ranch in Texas, and he's having like all his compadres over for a barbecue, and then he'll just randomly my music will come on, and like half the people there don't even speak English. That's always awkward.
Oh, does he brag?
No, not brag, just presents, you know?
Okay,
Yeah.
fair. Do you follow us on Instagram?
No, I don't, and I will right this moment.
Thank you. That's also a very shallow plug for us, for the listeners. Do it as well. Follow Bothering the Band on Instagram.
I said I was
Yay.
going to do it right now, and I'm doing it.
Thank you so much. Do you have a nickname?
Awesome, guys. My dad calls me one, but it's not that attractive.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna say it. It's not like bad or anything. It's just like it's not very hot.
It's like Derek.
I've never heard somebody describe their nickname as hot or not hot.
It's like Jonathan. Hey, Johnny.
So funny. Why does your dad call you Jonathan? I have no idea. Oh, it's so dumb. Okay, when you are getting dressed in the morning and you're putting on your shoes, are you going sock, shoe, or sock, shoe?
Ooh, I think I vary on that. I think I sometimes stress out about that.
Stress?
Maybe not stress, but sometimes I'm like, what would be faster? Yeah.
I think I'm starting to learn it depends on your shoes.
I have another answer for this that someone gave me the other day.
Okay.
It depends on if you are sitting somewhere or like, are you like, oh, I'm running late. I got to throw on these socks and shoes. Because if I'm standing and doing it, I'm doing one foot at a time. It's easier rather than like hopping back and forth.
That's the truth.
It's a good answer. I started noticing and this is, I don't know where the mental comes in. My basketball shoes. I'm putting like I notice sock shoe, and I'm like, I'm turning into a psycho.
That sounds stressful.
Yeah, I've just got verklempt. Okay, who would you bother if you could bother any musician, live or dead?
Probably Joni Mitchell. Would bother her. She's getting old. I know you said live or dead, but I would love to in this lifetime.
That's a great answer. What would you ask her? Mind you,
I would probably be like, "Do you like me?"
Great question. I was gonna say it has to be like a dumb, in the vein of our dumb question. So that's no offense. It's pretty dumb.
Yeah, great. We're done then. Moving on to the next one.
What's the most money you've ever found?
Uh, Not a lot. I think honestly, probably have found something larger, but as a child, there was a $5 bill floating in the ocean, like the Pacific Ocean, and I was like, "That's mine," and that was mine. Yeah,
It's from a buried treasure. It
yeah,
started floating up.
yeah.
Uh,
So $5.
what's the last movie you saw in the theater?
Oh, I never go to the movies, and obviously since the pandemic, not everyone has, but I fucking saw Top Gun.
What? How was it?
It was good. I mean, everyone hates Tom Cruise, like from his Scientology jump on the couch days. I've always loved him as an actor. Like I've always been like, yeah, throw the tomato at me. I love Tom. Uh, so I loved it for him. And he gave us like cute little PSA before the movie started. And he was like, "This is for you guys. We did this for you." And then the movie started. It was like really kind of strange and cute. But yeah, that is the last movie I saw.
So I'm curious what Abby thinks. I love Tom Cruise as well. And I know that he gets a bad rap for being a psycho or the religion thing.
Yeah.
But I love him. And I've heard from people who have worked with him or like 2 degrees away from him that he is the sweetest man.
So my manager worked with him every day because he was a music supervisor, my manager, and he worked every day with him on set. And I loved Tom before I had my manager, so this isn't like biased, but he was like, dude, I had the same impression of Tom and like wiped away. He's like the first one on set, the last one to leave, hardest working, knows everyone's name, just like the nicest guy. And I'm like, well, look, if you're not married to him or making a child with him, sounds safe and fun. And inspiring. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Okay, I have a follow-up quote. Abby, what do you think of Tom Cruise?
I like him. I enjoy his movies.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's fun to make fun of, but I do very much enjoy him.
Okay, let's go around the horn here. What's your favorite Tom Cruise movie?
Oh, fuck. Well, no, I know.
It's tough.
It's tough, but it's not. It is and it isn't. Number one is Vanilla Sky because that's my favorite. That's my favorite movie, and then number two, of course, is Jerry Maguire.
That's a tough one. I'm really racking my brain here. Those are the correct answers, probably.
I think two, yeah, and then three is Last Samurai.
Abby?
I would say, I mean, it's gonna be older as well. Probably maybe Interview with the Vampire.
Ooh.
That's a good one. I'm going
Rain Man.
Oh,
good one.
Yeah.
I have a Rain Man VHS right there.
So good.
I can see it from where I'm sitting.
Incredible. I have to go with Magnolia. I think Magnolia is my favorite.
Great.
I think he just blew everyone. He was like, I'm gonna go this way. I love PTA as well. And yeah, I gotta go because I just also like that movie. But if we're gonna go like super fun, I love Vanilla Sky. Oh yeah, I like Tom Cruise. Fun fact, here we go, is I served Katie Holmes when I lived in New York and I worked in restaurants. Katie Holmes came in with John Lithgow and the kids, like Suri when she was a baby, and then Tom's 2 kids. And the boy, I forget his name now. He's a funky, cool name. He was like 18 at the time, and he was wearing these dope Nikes. So we were talking about Nike, and I was her, and Katie Holmes was very nice to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and she used my name too. I remember she was like, "Ryan, can I have some more sauce or syrup or whatever?"
Aww.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I was hoping he was there though. Man.
Wow.
Okay. So what's next for Alicia Blue?
Yeah, I am releasing music, as you know, so I'm just in the throes of that. And the EP comes out, EP1 comes out July 15th. So
Okay,
that's
cool.
kind of like where everything's kind of focused. And then there'll be, more music after that. It's called Inner Child Work.
Yeah, I like the title of that. And then also tell the folks where they can find you. Like not physically, don't give your address, but please like social media.
You can find me at Alicia Blue, like the color, Alicia Blue Music at any of the socials, or Alicia Blue on Spotify or Apple or wherever you stream music.
Thank you so much for being here. We love your music. The Echo Park song I love a lot. And we're so happy we had you on the pod. It's been a while. You've been, in our notebooks and in the back of our brains and spreadsheets as well, which you can't see. So we're so happy, and we can't thank you enough. That's our show.
I had so much fun, you guys. Thank you so much.
Walking on white sand with my best friend, talking about when it's all gonna end, laughing when we realized it was bones, not sand. Skeletons taking up a piece of dry land. Grudges are fossils from feeling no love, feeling like a superhero when I was. Now I'm a stone, just like the bones we thought were the sand. Friendly is a feeling I never thought I would get. Saline waters turn everything white. God, it's beautiful, must be scary here at night. I'm not ready for the crossroads, but I can see one day I might be. Mercury shining rainbows at night. Just for a moment